What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with RK Outpost and GeeksandGamers.com, and the Dwayne Haskins experiment is over. He has been released from the Washington football team, the artist formerly known as the Washington Redskins. Well, even though you virtue signaled with your name change because of a few people that complained, that is not going to be enough to prevent people from calling you racist because you cut this black quarterback, Dwayne Haskins. We are already seeing it happening. People are coming out of the woodwork to say that them releasing Dwayne Haskins for being a garbage-ass quarterback is racist, because that's who these people are. They are literally insane. Take a look at this. Washington football team. We have released quarterback Dwayne Haskins. Here is this statement from Ron Rivera. This afternoon, I met with Dwayne and I informed him that we would be releasing him. I told him I believe it benefits both parties that we go our separate ways. We want to thank Dwayne for his contributions these last 2 seasons and wish him well moving forward. And, you know, when you look at Dwayne Haskins, look at what he's done in his career. 2,800 yards, 12 touchdowns, 14 picks. He has been a disaster for them. He has really not been good. Ron Rivera did not draft him, but decided to make him the starter anyway. And then about halfway through the season, well, 4 games through the season, benched him. And now they're in contention for a playoff spot. That they need to win this last game. If they win, they will make it to the playoffs. And that's all because they decided to move on from Dwayne Haskins. Now, because Alex Smith got injured, he had to come back. They brought him back in there to play against Seattle, which was a decent game despite the fact that he played like trash. And then yesterday versus Carolina, where he had 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. It was an absolute disaster. A 4 overall QBR. This is after, let's look at this article. This is after he got fined and got demoted from captain of the team. Haskins, whom Washington selected with the 15th pick in the 2019 draft, was benched in the 4th quarter after throwing 2 picks and losing a fumble. He started for a second straight week in place of injured Alex Smith, despite being fined $40,000 and losing his role for violating COVID-19 protocols when he was photographed last week without a mask while attending his girlfriend's birthday party. But you have all these people who wanted Dwayne Haskins to be successful for no other reason than his skin color. These are the same people that wrote articles like this. Even in the year of the black quarterback, a double standard remains. This is the trash article written by Deadspin, who tried to criticize Ron Rivera, who tried to call him a racist for benching Dwayne Haskins. That's what we got when he got benched in favor of Kyle Allen before Alex Smith came in. He's playing bad, but it's not because of that. They must want him benched because of the color of his skin. Let's just be real. Dwayne Haskins is trash, and it doesn't matter to these people that 10 black quarterbacks started opening day, the most we've ever seen. All that matters to them is the fact that one got benched for playing like trash, because they don't think it's because he played like trash. They think it's because of the color of his skin, which is so ridiculous. Ron Rivera, the guy who drafted and had Cam Newton as his quarterback for years in Carolina, don't think he has a problem with skin color. That's just my guess. And of course, you have people like Chris Carter and Nick Wright who were saying that the reason Daniel Jones got drafted by the Giants instead of Dwayne Haskins was because of racism. That's literally what they said. Look at the quotes. This is Chris Carter. I just can't go on without saying this. If Dwayne Haskins, as an African-American, goes to Duke and puts up those mediocre stats, he's not drafted day 1 or day 2. So when you start talking about a guy can't comprehend, that stuff is racial. And then, of course, cuck Nick Wright comes along as well. He might not have been drafted at all. We might be at a place right now in the NFL that if teams are okay when they weren't before with the black quarterback that's real athletic and runs around and does some things that used to be, that used to be a college quarterback. But this is a black quarterback that's not real athletic. That's just a drop back passer. He's going to have to beat you with his brain and his arm. It's like, he doesn't run. He's not athletic. Well, I'll go with this 6'5" white kid from Duke because he reminds me more of the quarterbacks I've seen. So you have these people in the media who are trying to call the Washington football team racist. Well, take a look now. Dwayne Haskins' career, 12-14. What's his stats look like in his career? 33 touchdowns, 21 picks. A much better QBR, much better passer rating, everything coming up better for Daniel Jones, even though the teams had really struggled this year because of injuries. This is just should have happened. This is not a surprise. Dwayne Haskins is garbage, and he deserves to be released. There's nothing more for him to do. They give him all the chances they could have. He's just not any good. Hopefully he finds a good place somewhere else. He did put out this statement before he locked his Twitter account. My time with the Washington football team has unfortunately come to an end. I thank the team and fans for the opportunity to play for the team I grew up rooting for. I take full responsibility for not meeting the standards of an NFL quarterback and will become a better man and player because of this experience. Well, good luck to you in the future, Dwayne Haskins. I hope you get better at football, because that's the only reason you deserve to be back. It's because of how you play, nothing else. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.